Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all having a great day and doing well. So this is a topic that I've been thinking about making a video on for a while, simply because, once again, this is a channel that focuses on investing, and as you might have noticed, there are more coins out there than just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. So I thought I'd give you some insight on my top 5 coins that I pay the most attention to outside of the top 3 that are always in the news. So first off, I do not know, I am not associated with, I have never met, and I'm not doing business with any of these companies or projects. I am not being paid by them, and the purpose of this video isn't to pump these coins. It's to give some insight on the upcoming projects where the coins are still very affordable, and I'm not telling you about some $300, $400, $18,000 coins that you probably cannot get into. There's going to be a massive amount of potential for the growth of these coins in the future, so this is why I am making this video. So 5th place is EOS. Once and still by a lot of people still called the Ethereum killer. I think this project will have massive growth in the long term. EOS started at just a few cents, shot up to around $5 a coin, and I said in a previous video, this is back when it happened, when it hit $5. People were asking me if they should get into it when it was $5. I said don't, simply because when new coins come out, there's a new coin pump hype. We've seen this with many other coins, especially with ICO coins that have come out. A lot of people get into them. There's a first week massive spike in interest, and then a slump happens where the hype is gone and the price kind of settles back down to where it normally should be. It happens, it's normal. But I told people to try and enter the EOS market when it was below $1 because I didn't see it ever hitting anything lower than that. I think it hit 97 cents, and then it started coming back up because anywhere below $1, it was completely undervalued, especially with what the project is claiming that it can do. So EOS doesn't actually officially launch until, I believe, June 2018. So there's still an ample amount of time in order to jump aboard the ship before the price starts to go up. The price right now is floating around $8 a coin. It's really been doing very well the last couple of weeks. I think that EOS could potentially become overshadowed within the next 6 months as a lot of new coins and new projects are being launched of Q1 2018. So from now to June, you won't see the same amount of hype unless something really crazy happens and they decide to launch early. But I think this will be a great time to start picking some up, especially realistically if we do have another couple months until this does launch. This is a good time to start picking some up. I do see, me personally, I see EOS hitting around $50 a coin at the time of the official launch, just because the hype will definitely push it up. And if EOS can do what it says that it can do, a price of $100 a coin by 2019 is a definite possibility, especially if it is as quick or more useful than Ethereum as they say that it is. So 4th place is Golem, currently sitting at 50 cents a coin. Golem's aim, if you do not know, is to become a world supercomputer, which will allow people to share their excess or unused computer resources to other people around the world. This is very interesting because I don't think we've seen exactly what something like this can do in the real world, or what benefits this will actually offer to the world. Especially millions of people could share their computing power with companies who are potentially looking to make cures for diseases or cancer or anything like that, or simply helping to get people into space because of the calculations that we'll be able to combine our computer powers to help with. The possibilities are literally endless. And I think within the next few years, if this project does take off properly, it has a lot of steam behind it. There's a lot of people who are finally taking notice. There's around 800 million Golem in circulation. I think a believable price point of anywhere from $5 to $10 is extremely likely, as most coins under the 1 billion coin circulating mark tend to hit $10 fairly easily without much real world hype. So if this does actually catch on and more people start using this, especially if there's like an even better incentive, because I believe you're paid out in Golem as a reward for offering your computing power, we could definitely see especially if it hits $10, you're seeing a 20 times return on where the coin is right now. Especially as Bitcoin continues to rise in value, people will start to take notice more in the smaller coins and what they could bring into the future, and especially to their wallet. So 3rd is IOTA. Now, and if you've been following this channel for a while, you probably know exactly how I feel about IOTA. I personally, myself, and I do not care for the project. I don't care for the way they handle things. I'm not too keen on the entire Microsoft partnership fiasco, and many developers have looked into their project and code and said that it doesn't do what it says that it does. All that aside, IOTA has a massive following. Sometimes if you are on a forum or if you're looking at stuff online, you'll get swamped by people who say that they are in love with the project and they think it's the greatest thing in the entire world. Now, I'm not a coder or a developer, so I can only say what I know from what I've read from other experts who have done it, but Long term, IOTA has a huge amount of potential for growth price-wise. If the tangle does work and they are able to essentially handle an infinite amount of people on their network as they claim, there's no reason why each IOTA shouldn't be then worth a couple of $100s within even less than 5 years. I was going to say 5 or more years, but if they can prove that it does what it does, IOTA can definitely hit that number. IOTA at the moment is sitting at $4 a coin at the time of me making this video. But I think as more projects launch in the next 3 months, it could see a slight tumble in price as it won't be in the limelight that much anymore as other things start getting attention. I'd say if you can pick up an IOTA anywhere from $2 or less, you are getting a great bargain. And I think anytime within 2018, I think $10 to $15 per IOTA just from relative hype is probably going to happen. So second up is Salt. Without a doubt, one of my favorite projects going on right now. I recently did a video on this a few days ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. Salt will be a cryptocurrency based lending platform. This will allow people to take out loans without credit checks. If you live in America, you might, under your ears might have perked up. You might understand just how massive that is, as credit scores basically revolve around everything to do with money in the United States. Even that aside, people are comparing Salt to BitConnect. They're actually quite different. But for me, any type of lending service that allows people to take out money or to incur debt in some sort of way, I see a huge amount of potential for. Because I've said it before, and I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, but people love getting into debt. That is not aimed at any one particular person. It's just a fact of life. And when you couple that with the fact that people will be able to take out loans against this to be able to buy more cryptocurrencies, which is happening already. There are a lot of people who are taking out mortgages to buy more Bitcoin. You better believe that people are going to be using this platform, especially as you are able to take out loans with crypto as collateral that they've already made from profits from other cryptocurrencies. I think this is going to be massive, and I cannot wait for this to be launched. I believe as of now, Salt should launch officially in January of 2018. This is what I'm seeing online. When I made the Salt video, I think the price was around $5 a coin. It's currently sitting at $10.48 a coin. And I think we once again could see a bit of pullback in price if Bitcoin has one of its weeks where it kind of devours the entire market. Every coin falls, people start panicking because every other coin is down 15% and Bitcoin is up 35%. But this is just, once again, something that happens. As we get closer to the launch, if you're able to pick up Salt for less than $8 a coin, I would personally do it because I don't see it tumbling that far or that low really anytime soon, because I think with a circulating supply of around 50 million coins, Salt will eventually rise to $50 to $200 per coin, because 50 million is not a lot. Look at other coins that have 84 million and lower and look exactly where their prices are, especially with a platform like this that will actually be used by many people. $50 to $200 per coin as we move closer or into 2019 is definitely a possibility that I see. Last but most certainly not least, OmiseGo. I think OmiseGo might actually be the craziest project out there right now. The team doesn't give a lot of updates, which I kind of like because I hate when coins kind of give so much news every single day and it kind of just causes these little like hype bubbles, if you will. So even without hype news that they haven't been producing, the price has continued to steadily increase. Even when markets have slumped, OmiseGo will still hold its price. It'll go down around 7-8%, and then day later it's already back up from where it was before. So for those who do not know, OmiseGo's, so many things are going on with this project. It aims to be its own cryptocurrency exchange as well as a payment system, and the entire goal is to allow people to be able to travel around the world without ever having to exchange money at a bank or even having to touch an ATM, simply because OmiseGo will be enough. So this is, and that's not even what the entire project entails. It's an incredibly ambitious project that many people are incredibly excited about. I cannot wait for this to launch. OmiseGo is slated for release in Q1 of 2018. They have not given us an exact date, so this means it could be anywhere from January, February, or March of 2018. But if you look at the chart, you'll see excitement is already brewing as we get closer to this date. I first learned about OmiseGo when it was around $6 a coin, somewhere around there. As of now, it's at $16.85 a coin. This thing hasn't even launched. With a circulating supply of 100 million coins, and if the project can indeed do everything that they say that it can and will do, the price of OmiseGo should not be lower than $100 a coin during 2018. That is just a mathematical fact, and I think $300 plus as we pushed further into 2019 if they can create a decentralized autonomous exchange like they're saying that they will, and it pretty much stops us from using other cryptocurrency exchanges, because this will, we should see a lot less crashes, especially because it's built on top of Ethereum. And when Ethereum launches Plasma, which should potentially allow them to do 1 million transactions per second, I think OmiseGo is going to blow everyone away. And Omise is already a heavily established company in Southeast Asia, so I think this will only help to propel them forward. I'm out of breath. My gosh. Okay. Honorable mentions on this are Stellar Lumens, which I think is another inexpensive coin that has pushed up in popularity a lot, especially since they have chosen to be they have partnered with Kick the Messaging app as their new partner. And Funfair, I had another video on this as well. I think Funfair will be great. Funfair is going to be an online gambling platform that pays out in cryptocurrency. It's literally a perfect storm for profits in the long run. As always, I am but a man. I am not a crypto wizard. Please make sure to always do your own research. I give you guys this advice because these are things that I myself believe in. I've done the research on them, and I think that they could potentially be huge in the long run. But you doing the research yourself will also give you the extra knowledge, which will also help your money in the long run, especially because it's always good to know where you're putting your money. Holy cow. Alrighty, guys, that is definitely going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys get something from it. I hope you guys are making money. I hope you guys are profiting accordingly. Thank you once again for all the support. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I will talk to you all soon. See you.